So guys, welcome to another module of six-figure SMA. This is definitely going to be one of the more interesting ones and one of my favorites, and this is the key to infinite sales. This is pretty much like once I figure this out, my income, my business, my income, my lifestyle, everything just shot up once I understood these few simple components. Okay, so let's get, this is a really special one. Let's get into it. First thing is sales is psychology. That's literally all it is. Sales is being able to understand what is going on in here, right? What's going on in here in a general sense, and then specific to the individual that we're selling to, okay? And with the help of the individual, they even tell us what's in here most of the time. So, why did you buy this course? Serious question, guys. Take 15 seconds now, just pause this and ask yourself, why did you buy this course? Have a little thought, okay? Now, here's the BS reason. Now the BS reason is probably like, well, Iman, I wanted to close more clients, or like I wanted to learn Facebook ads, or like I'm just not that confident in starting, or I wanted to learn from someone who's already done it. This, that. That's the bullshit reason. Let's get to the real reason. Here is the real reason. Your brain associates this course with, once I figure out the information in this course, I will have money. You know, I'll have girls. I'll have, you know, probably even the acceptance of, you know, my family, my parents, right? Girls, guys, you know, whatever, whoever that, whatever's applicable to you, or, you know, any of these things. Like, there's a deeper reason. This right here is just a vehicle to get you to these things, right? You didn't buy the course because I have X amount of modules, or there's this or that in it. You got the course because of the result that it's going to get you, and the result is much deeper than, yeah, I want to learn Facebook ads. Like, I want to learn Facebook ads is probably around here, but the real why do you want to learn Facebook ads? Because you want to make money, you want acceptance, you want to be successful, because, you know, it's ingrained in us to be more, right? To be more, to do more, to see more, right? Because you think that once you get money, you know, maybe the girls might start flocking in. Or maybe you think that, shit, once I'm just successful, you know, my mom always told me to think, you know, be realistic. My dad always told me, you know, go to college, you know, you got to do things the right way. Right? And I just think, you know, once I take this course, six-figure SMA, I'm going to be able to get that last final that deepest, darkest sort of desire of mine. Okay? So look, let's go over it. Here's why I work with coaches, right? So why is it that I pay $350, $500 an hour for some of my coaches? Right? So let's say this is my, you know, my Facebook ads coach right here. Why do I pay him $350 an hour? Because when I pay him $350 an hour, in my head, the knowledge from that is worth, you know, $3,000. I think I'm going to make more money. I don't care about the coach. I don't care if the coach is black, white. I don't care if the coach is a girl, a boy. I don't care if the coach is old, young. I could not care less. All I care about is the fact that the coach, without the coach, my Facebook knowledge, you know, isn't going to be where I want it to be. But once again, that's not the real reason. That's not the real thing I care about. The real reason, why is it that I want my Facebook knowledge to be on point? To make more money, okay? Look, here's why I rented my apartment. This is a rough photo. My apartment's changed a little bit since this photo, but here's a rough photo of the apartment I'm in right now. With bills and everything, it costs me roughly $60,000, $65,000 a year, right? Just in rent. Why is it that I got this place? Look, very easily I could have gotten a much cheaper place, you know? I don't need this huge place to myself. But why is it that I did that? Because I thought, damn, once I get this apartment, yes, there's things like, you know, having your own freedom, it's a great space to work, blah, blah. But I thought, damn, once I get this apartment, people would, like, it's real to people. Like, my success is real, it's there. You know, I'm like, God damn, like, once I have this apartment, I have something to show. I've been working so hard, and, you know, it's gonna be there, you know, and maybe Maybe that teacher that said I was an idiot for dropping out of high school. Maybe he'd finally understand. Or maybe my mom, she never understood it. Maybe she'd finally come to realize what I've built. Or maybe even that girl that I liked, maybe she'll start to see the success, and maybe she'll be proud. Or all the friends that were like, Iman, you like, what are you doing? Like, just follow the system. Maybe they'd finally understand. So yeah, dude, don't get me wrong. I love living here. My apartment's dope. This is my home. I love having a garden. I love having 2 bedrooms. I love this huge space. But why did I do it? Because I thought, damn, deep down, that was like my first success. Okay, so why I started my business, right? The real reason I started my business, yes, my business is there to help, say my marketing agency, it's there to help other businesses succeed. Yes, my personal brand is there to help other businesses succeed. Yes, my affiliate marketing or other people succeed. Yes, my affiliate marketing business is there to, promote products that I truly think are making a difference. The real reason I started my business was for freedom. That's the real reason. It was freedom. Okay? It was never about the business. It was about the freedom, guys. So I call this the gap, and you will see this same sort of training in the best of the best. Go look at Grant Cardone, go look at Jordan Belfort, go look at Sam Ovens. Like, you will see this everywhere you look because it just works. We're very similar as humans, guys. We wake up every single day in our current situation, and every single day we try to get to our desired situation. I woke up yesterday and I'm like, I'm here right now, and I walked past the Gucci store. I walked past the Gucci store and I'm like, damn, I just remember now. I don't ever use a wallet. I just kind of like put my cards in my pocket. That looks a bit unprofessional. I kind of want to be more professional. So I'm like, yeah, why don't I get a Gucci card holder? Yeah, and that took me from the current situation to the desired situation. Now, whether that actually brings you any benefit or not, that doesn't matter, right? That's how people like Gucci make so much money, because they paint a picture of the desired situation after that, right? So, why is it that I go on holiday? I'm like, damn, my current situation right now, it's kind of cold in London. It's cold. I'm looking kind of pale. My skin's bad. Why don't I'm actually off to Portugal in a week. This like super exclusive and like remote villa, right? I'm like, damn, I want to do that because, it's gonna be sunny. The desired situation I want is sun, seawater, all of that, right? And the thing is, the holiday is just a gap. I don't really care about the holiday. I'm not really in my head. I'm not thinking, the beach, or like the sand is so like yellowy and it just glossens, and like I'm just thinking about desired situation. I'm just thinking about a state of peacefulness, happiness. That's all I'm thinking about, guys. When you brought this course, your current situation is goddamn like, I want some success in business, or like, maybe I'm at 5K and I want to go to 20K, and my mom, she just doesn't really understand it. Or my girlfriend, she tells me to spend less time on my business, and she's happy the way I am, right? And that's your current situation. And the desired situation is, no, I want to be more. Like, I want to be making 6 figures, multiple 6 figures a year. And that was the desired situation. And this course, all this course was a vehicle to get you there. And that space in between, this gap, this is literally what makes the entire economy tick, right? It was Sam Ovens that really, really drilled this into me in his course, and I think I highly praise that guy. I think the exact quote was, every day people wake up, it was along the lines of this, every day people wake up in the state of their current situation, and the entire global economy ticks on people trying to fill the gap, trying to fill this gap, trying to buy vehicles that will get them to their desired situation. That's all the economy is, guys. Okay? So as I said, this space in between, this is where the money is. If you can fill this space in between their current situation and their desired situation and make it very clear you are the vehicle, you are the thing to move them along, guys, there's so much money here. There's more money than you could even spend. Okay? And one thing I need you to understand is humans are the same. Look, guys, humans really are the same. We have the same sort of wiring. We've come a long way, but you need to understand we're not here to thrive. We're here to survive. We all have the same sort of basic. Go look at Maslow's hierarchy of needs. We all have the same sort of basic desires, needs, wants. We're all trying to shoot for the same thing. Yeah, we may mask it in a different way. It's 2018 right now. At the end of the year, I'm gonna give away roughly $30,000. Yeah, like that's gonna be incredible. Yeah, like I'm gonna help so many people with that money. But why am I doing it? Yes, it's to help people. But why do I do it? Why do I like helping people? Because it makes me feel good. In the same way that eating that tub of Ben & Jerry's makes me feel good. It all comes down to the same sort of thing. It helps validate my sort of self-worth, my self-esteem, because I'm like, yeah, I'm the type of person that can give away $30,000 to, so we all have the same sort of desires, wants, needs, and humans really are the same. They just mask it in different ways, and people have so many different experiences that they reframe things in their head now. And guys, this is how most people sell, and this is how I sold before. If this sounds familiar to you, well, great, because you've come across one of the best resources probably the best resource in terms of closing social media marketing clients, digital marketing clients. This is how most people sell. You're sitting across the business owner and you'll go, yeah, okay, so I'll do management for you, and I'll do growth for you, and I'll do your ads for you, and I'll do content for you, and I'm gonna spend probably roughly 8 hours a month on content. I'm gonna spend like 4 hours a month on management, 15 hours on ads, like whatever it may be. So, I'm probably gonna end up spending like 40 hours a month working, on this for you, right? And that's why, I'm gonna charge you $1,000, because that's not, or like you end up spending 50, because it's only like $20 an hour. And I'm gonna give you this, and I'm gonna give you this, and I'm gonna give you this. And this is another huge one. They're like, look, honestly, like the power of Facebook ads, blah, blah, blah. Like the client needs to understand what they're being sold, but at a certain point. You educate them once they're enticed in. So many people educate before they actually find out, what's in here. Why did they even take the meeting with you? Now guys, this is something we're gonna go over in detail in the script. Okay, so don't worry. This training is really going to set a lot of things right for you. But so many people, like, look, for example, let's look at things in my life. Energy coach, right? My energy coach, right? If you told me a year ago I would pay someone $500 an hour to teach me energy and spiritual work, I would tell you you're fucking crazy. But here's the thing, and my energy coach is a master salesman. He didn't tell me, look, Iman, we're gonna get your chakras online. We're gonna teach you this meditation. Like, Iman, do you realize the power of Kundalini meditation? Iman, do you realize the power in presence and living in the moment? He didn't try to educate me. He went, look, Iman, my question is, why don't you just stay the same? Like, he did the reverse of selling. He's like, Iman, yeah, why don't you just stay the same? And I'm like, well, no, because I'm starting to get all the success, and I feel the same, and blah blah blah. And he didn't tell me about Kundalini meditation or any of the sort of or the sort of weird and wacky things he'd teach me and the reframes he'd teach me. He went, Iman, I have a question for you. Why don't you just stay the same? Why are you even interested in this? Right? It's the same with the business owner. Now, you guys will get the exact script, so that, you'll see exactly how I break it down. But a powerful question to ask the business owner is, why don't you just keep your business at where it's at, just between us? And they might tell you, look, I'll be honest, like, you know, I just want more freedom, or like, you know, if I could just get my wife, you know, she really wants a new Mercedes, or you know, my kids, they're starting to get to that age where I have to think about college or something like that. It's not about the fucking Facebook ads, guys. They don't give a shit about your Facebook ads. First, you have to use emotion before you educate. Emotion before you educate, right? So, I mean, really, if you kind of loosely go everything, it kind of goes like this. It goes, you build a bit of rapport, a little bit of small chat at the beginning, then you dissect, right? It's the same thing if you go to a doctor. If you walked into a doctor's office and they're like, have you heard about this new pill? This new pill does this for you and this for you and this for you. You'd be like, you don't even know my fucking problem. Like, what is wrong with you? And it's the same thing people are doing to business owners. They're trying to offer solutions, and this is why I hate packages. They're trying to offer solutions to problems they don't even understand yet, right? So first you need to dissect. You need to dissect and you need to understand what is actually wrong with this person, what is wrong with this business owner, what is it that they're missing, okay? So first you need to dissect, then you need to pull emotion into it, right? You need to pull emotion into it, and you need to understand, you know, like, what's the real reason? You've dissected their business and understood where their business is at, but why do they even have a business in the first place? Why are they even looking to, you know, take their business to the next level? You know, how is it going to affect their friends, their family, their employees? That's where you really hook them in with that emotion, and then you swoop in and you educate, and you give them the logic behind the purchase, and then that's when you get the commitment. So look, even say like the Gucci card holder, it's kind of fucking stupid. Like, why pay $300 for it's a thin piece of leather with like a cool Gucci snake on it? In my head, it doesn't really make sense, right? Okay, so I was bought in with emotion because I thought about the person that I might become after the wallet, okay? But then I justified with logic. Do you see even how I explained it to you? I'm like, yeah, but like I need a card holder because I keep my cards loose and stuff like that. I probably have like 3 card holders lying around at home. I don't need a new one. But I bought with emotion and then I justified with logic. A lot of you guys are trying to sell on logic, right? People don't buy on logic. They buy on emotion and then they justify with logic after. Okay? This place I'm sitting in right now, $65,000 a year. I'm never getting that back, ever. That's gone money. This isn't a mortgage or something like that. This is like a $3 million house or apartment. I bought on emotion and I justified logic in my head. I'm like, yeah, but you know, I could host live events here, or this is just there's great natural lighting. I don't have any lights turned on right now. I have a garden. I live in the most expensive postcode in London. I justified with logic after I was already bought in with emotion. Okay? So as I said, first thing that you guys are doing, which is ridiculous, is you're educating before you've pulled in emotion, right? First you need to dissect. You need to understand, are they even the right client for you? What is the and plus another important thing about dissecting is if you go straight to emotion, you don't have that right yet. You don't have that rapport. If someone comes up to me and they're trying to sell me web design, right? They're trying to sell me web design and they go, you know, how would this affect your family? Or like, you know, oh, why don't you just, I'd be like, fuck off. Like, do I know you? But when they've dissected and they, you know, I've given them information, and basically what I'm giving them as you go along the meeting, I'm actually happy to have our meetings. I don't want to close quickly because the more and more they talk, the more investment is coming from them. And also the more and more they talk, the more it's giving you, it's investment and it's commitment, and it's also like the authority and the right to then go and actually ask them the more sort of deep dissecting questions. You guys will see in the script, I don't start off by going, look, how much money do you make each month? You start off with more broad questions, right? And then you get the commitment from them that you're even allowed to ask, say, some of the more intense questions, right? And then you get that information. So a lot of you guys, as I said, you guys are saying like, look, I don't think you understand, with Facebook ads you can do retargeting. They don't know what that fucking means. They don't know what it means. I don't know what my accountant does for me. I really don't. I don't know what software he uses. I don't understand it. I don't care, right? I don't care. But all I know is my accountant gives me the free time to spend with my mom, with my family, see my loved ones, don't not have the stress. That's the only thing he pushed on me. He didn't push like the fucking software, okay? And that's why he sold me. Okay, so first thing, as I said, don't ever educate before you've dissected and then sort of put emotion into things. Okay, remember, people buy with emotion and then they justify with logic. Okay, so look, as I said, that's how most people sell. People buy with emotion and then justify with logic, as I said. Look, guys, one thing I need you to understand is I know you better than you know you. I really do mean that. It's actually quite funny at this point. I've generally had probably like 15, 10 plus messages of people going, "E-man, I've been studying you and I've been studying the way you speak in your videos and the way you sell and your sales pages and stuff like that. And like you're a genius in the way you do it. And I know you better than you know you. I know why you bought this course better than you know why you bought this course, right? I know a lot of you guys bought this course because you were like me, because you just want to take care of your fucking mom, because you just have a single mom. You're tired of her clipping coupons, and like my mom wasn't able to see her family for 6 years because she couldn't afford £1,200 flight, a 1.5K for 2 flights to Russia. Imagine not being able to see your mother, who's consistently getting sick. And I'm there as a little kid looking at all of this going, this is the most heartbreaking thing in the world, right? Or like just consistently like having stress about money every single day. And guys, like my point is, I know you better than you know you. I know why you buy this. I know, like, that's why if you go look at any of my sales stuff is a combination of me in a fucking castle, me in Marbella, a bunch of girls, like just the hottest girls, just like the coolest lifestyle. But then I'm like, guys, like that's all cool and stuff like that, but let me keep it real with you. Like, I think most of you guys, and myself included, you just want to see good for the people around you, right? And I know you better than you know you, right? And that's why I can sell to you. And you need to know the business owners better than they know themselves, right? And this comes with experience and it comes with time, right? But put yourself into the position of a business owner. Imagine if you had, 10 employees and you were doing maybe 50K revenue a month, and you were doing maybe like 20K profit a month, right? Put yourself in their position. Why is it that they'd come and they'd listen to a consultant, right? Put yourself in that position and understand them better than they understand themselves. In the same way that I understand you better than you understand yourself. And that's why, my course sales blow up, right? Because I know what people want, right? And then I just give them the vehicle. I build that gap of their current situation and their desired situation. And the best part is everything's documented. I can show people my old situation and my current situation. And I can show them, dude, social media marketing was literally the gap. It was the vehicle to get me there, right? So, that's super, super important. And guys, one thing I want to say is this sales template is powerful, like really, really powerful. Okay, so action step, spend 20 minutes, think of your last $500 plus purchases and write down why you bought them on a piece of paper. The real reason though. If you have bought some shoes, or it's same way like me, like, yesterday, literally, I bought the Gucci card holder. Not the reason that you need to like hold your freaking cards. What's the real reason? The real reason, the fact that when I pull out the card holder, I think that it has some sort of social status, right? Or it's the same thing with the Rolex, right? I don't have a Rolex. Every single day I'm on the verge of buying it, but I just know how stupid it is right now. Why is it that so many people spend 50K on a Rolex? It tells the time. It's not that. It's the social status. Why is it that maybe you bought the iPhone instead of some other thing? It's because of the social status involved with it. Like, there's always a reason, guys, right? Or even say you spent $100 on someone else. What was the real reason? Yes, you want to help that person out, but you also wanted to improve your self-esteem. You want to improve your self-image. You want to, solidify in your mind that, yeah, I'm a good person. Okay, so think about it, write down, spend 20 minutes, and the real reason though, right? Because when you can understand the real reason why people do things, your whole life changes. When you can understand that, sales isn't only about selling to someone. It's about selling your ideas, selling your dreams, selling your visions, right? So, whether like I've got employees, right? I've got people that work for me. I've got freelancers that work for me. I've got people that intern for me. I sell them on the vision and the dream. I understand their deepest desires and their deepest wants, and I don't tell them about the bullshit that like I don't tell them about the bullshit and try to educate them. I'm like, look, here's where we're going, right? And I build that vision out for them, and I'm like, this is the vehicle to get there. So guys, that's the action step for today, and yeah, I'll see you in the next module.